everyone. I welcome you all back. So, in today's session, I'll be teaching you the poem Aunt Jennifer's Tigers, which is written by Adrienne Rich. So, before actually digging into the poem, we'll read about the poet. And so, we'll read about Adrienne Rich. So, she was an American poet, essayist, and a feminist. So, who's a feminist? A feminist is a person who supports feminism or who stands for the right of women, right? Who's an essayist? The one who writes essays, right? So she was one of the most widely read and influential poets. So she was one such personality who influenced lots of people through her essays, through her poems, and she was credited for bringing up the oppression of women and lesbians to the forefront. So she talked openly about such debatable topics like oppression of women, the way their husbands treat them, right? So she talked openly on all such topics. So now we'll read what she has written in this particular poem. So, starting off with the theme of this poem. This poem is about an old married lady. So, this poem shows a woman who's been married since a very long time, and now she feels that she is been trapped through this marriage in a male dominating society or in a male dominating marriage. So, these lines show that her husband dominates her a lot. She is not free or she is not feeling free, so she uses art to help herself to escape her from her unhappy marriage. So as an escapism, she uses the art. Okay, so she used to draw different things while weaving, and through that she used to escape from her heavy marriage, from the trauma of her marriage, or from the trauma that her husband used to give her. So now we'll actually read the lines of the poem and we'll try to understand the thought process through which the married lady is going through. Okay? Aunt Jennifer's tigers prance across a screen, bright topaz denizens of a world ऑफ ग्रीन. यहाँ पे क्या कहने की कोशिश हो रही है दैट आंट जेनिफर इज ड्रॉइंग सर्टेन टाइगर्स. सो शी इज वीविंग. सो वाइल वीविंग शी इज वीविंग टाइगर्स. ठीक है. सो इफ यू हैव सीन दैट सर्कल काइंड ऑफ थिंग जिसपे वीविंग करती हैं वेमेन, राइट? तो आंट जेनिफर उन पे क्या बना रही है? टाइगर्स. शी इज ड्रॉइंग ऑन दैट and the tigers are of topaz color. So which color is topaz? The bright yellow color. So she is weaving bright yellow tigers. So now what does the word denizens refer? Denizens means inhabitants. So the tigers are the inhabitants of a world of green. So what does this line signify? Means the tigers reside in the forest. Okay. They do not fear the men beneath the tree. So the tigers are prancing, they are running here and there, they leap forward, and they do not fear the men that are standing beneath the tree. So यहाँ पे किन men की बात हो रही है? यहाँ पे the men refers to the hunters. So the hunters that are present there, the tigers are so fearless, they do not fear the death, they do not fear those hunters standing beneath the tree. They pace in sleek chivalric certainty. So यहाँ पे tigers को beautify किया गया है. Okay, they pace means they move forward. आगे बढ़ रहे हैं tigers in sleek chivalric certainty. So here Aunt Jennifer is trying to convey that tigers prance across a screen. So screen यहाँ पे उनका जो weaving net है उसको कहा गया है, which means tigers leap forward. So they are moving forward. As I told you, chivalric certainty means they are moving forward. They are prancing across a screen means they are moving forward. Screen refers to the canvas. जिस canvas पे she is weaving. So the term screen refers to the canvas on which she is weaving and craving the tigers. The first line, that is, Aunt Jennifer's tigers prance across a screen. So what does this signify? This signifies that through the art, this particular art of weaving, Aunt Jennifer is trying to draw bold and fearless tigers. Okay, so ये जो bold and fearless tigers हैं, ये क्या symbolize करते हैं? ये symbolize करते हैं strength को, ये symbolize करते हैं Aunt Jennifer की hope को, that she is so hopeful कि एक दिन वो भी इन tigers की तरह इतनी ही strong हो पाएंगी, इतनी ही बोल्ड हो पाएंगी. यहां पे वो बोल्ड किस लिए होना चाहती हैं? टू एस्केप फ्रॉम हर ऑप्रेसिव मैरिज, टू एस्केप फ्रॉम हर ऑप्रेसिव हस्बैंड. आई होप इतना क्लियर है. लेट्स मूव टू नेक्स्ट पैराग्राफ. These tigers are bright and vibrant like topaz. So as I told you, topaz is a very precious stone, yellow in color. So tigers are as bright as the topaz stone. They are very bright and shiny, yellow in color, which signifies the yellow skin of the tiger. So as you know, tigers are yellow in skin, right? So it shows that they are so appealing, they are so bright. एंड डेनिजन्स ऑफ वर्ल्ड ऑफ ग्रीन रेफर्स टू द फॉरेस्ट, यानी कि वो किसके रहने वाले हैं? ग्रीन फॉरेस्ट के रहने वाले. डेनिजन्स मतलब इनहेबिटेंट्स, रहने वाले. कहाँ के रहने वाले हैं वो? ग्रीन फॉरेस्ट के रहने वाले हैं, ऑफ रिच ग्रीन फॉरेस्ट. ग्रीन फॉरेस्ट किसका सिंबल है? ग्रीन फॉरेस्ट symbolizes the peaceful place which does not exist on earth. So Aunt Jennifer is imagining of a place which is peaceful, जहाँ पे उनको ऑपरेशन में ना रहना पड़े और वो इस टाइगर की तरह फ्रीली घूम सके. They do not fear the men beneath, which means that the tigers do not fear the men that are standing beneath them, all those hunters that are standing over there to kill that tiger. Tigers are fearless. Men under the tree symbolize the male dominating society. So here Aunt Jennifer ये सिग्निफाई करना चाह रही है कि जैसे वो अपने हस्बैंड से या इस मेल डोमिनेटिंग सोसाइटी से इतना दब के रह रही हैं, है ना. जैसे कि लॉट्स ऑफ वुमेन, आपने देखा होगा कि बहुत सारी ऐसी वुमेन हैं जो अपने साथ हो रहे टॉर्चर के अगेंस्ट कुछ बोल नहीं पाती, राइट. सो ऐसे ही एक वुमेन है आंट जेनिफर, जो कि इस ऑपरेशन या जिस ऑपरेशन के साथ वो रह रही हैं उसके अगेंस्ट वो कुछ कह नहीं पा रही, इसलिए वो अपनी फीलिंग्स इस टाइगर के थ्रू एक्सप्रेस कर रही हैं, इस आर्ट के थ्रू एक्सप्रेस कर रही हैं. और जो मैन बीनीथ द ट्री खड़े हैं वो कौन है? वो हंटर्स हैं. और वो हंटर्स किसको सिग्निफाई करते हैं? इस सोसाइटी के सभी ऐसे मेन को जो कि विमेन को डोमिनेट करते हैं. मेन अंडर ट्री सिंबलाइज द मेल डोमिनेटिंग नेचर. वी ऑल नो दैट मेल ऑटोमेटिकली जनरली थोड़े से डोमिनेटिंग होते हैं, है ना. सो हियर इट्स सिग्निफाइज द मेल डोमिनेटिंग नेचर. सो दिस सिचुएशन इज समवॉट डिफरेंट. यहाँ पे सिचुएशन, यहाँ पे जो आंट जेनिफर हैं वो थोड़ी सी डिफरेंट है टाइगर से. कैसे? कि यहाँ पे जो टाइगर हैं वो उन मेन से नहीं डर रहे, उन हंटर से नहीं डर रहे जो ट्री के नीचे खड़े हैं, लेकिन आंट जेनिफर अपने हस्बैंड से बहुत ज़्यादा डरती हैं. सो दोज मेन दे आर वेरी मच fearful of the nature of tiger. So according to her, according to Aunt Jennifer, these tigers are fearless, they are bold, and they can move ahead in a chivalric way. यानी कि एक chivalric way में freedom के through वो tigers आगे बढ़ सकते हैं. They are free to choose their path, unlike Aunt Jennifer, who is not at all free to choose her path or to pave her way on her own. Moving on to second paragraph. Aunt Jennifer's fingers fluttering through her wool. So what do you mean by the word fluttering? So as she is weaving, her fingers are fluttering through the wool, and she is finding very hard to hold that needle in her fingers, and they are shivering a lot as she is weaving. Find even the ivory needle hard to pull. So that particular needle, it is it is symbolic of the weight she is feeling, weight of that marriage that she is feeling, the massive weight of uncle's wedding band. So what do you say? Wedding band refers to the bond of marriage that she is engulfed into. So that wedding band sits heavily upon Aunt Jennifer's hand, which means she is trapped in this marriage, and now there's no way that she can escape this marriage. So we'll read the explanation of this particular stanza. So, in this particular stanza, the poet talks about the artist. So, who's the artist over here? Who's weaving those tigers? Aunt Jennifer. So, she has been referred as the artist whose condition is on contrary with that of her tigers. As I told you कि Aunt Jennifer बहुत ज़्यादा लाचार हैं, वो इस marriage से नहीं निकल सकती. Unlike the tigers who are fearless, who can escape anything. So according to poet, Aunt Jennifer अपनी feelings को उन tigers के through एक्सप्रेस कर रही हैं. जो वो चाहती हैं वो किसके थ्रू एक्सप्रेस कर रही हैं? बाय वीविंग दोज टाइगर्स. सो ओवर हियर Aunt Jennifer's fingers flutter through her wool. Okay, so her hands are shivering as she weaves those tigers. The word flutter, what do you mean by the word flutter? Means they are flapping quickly like wings of a bird. जैसे कि एक bird के wings flap होते हैं, वैसे ही उनकी fingers they are flapping through the wool. So here it refers to the inability of Aunt Jennifer to move her fingers. As she's so fearful right now, as she's so dreaded right now, through her marriage or because of her marriage, that she's unable to move her fingers freely. It is difficult and hard to pull the ivory needle. She is unable to even move the needle with her fingers. There can be two reasons. अब पोएट ने इस चीज़ के दो रीजंस दिए हैं कि आंट जेनिफर इतना ज़्यादा दबा हुआ क्यों महसूस कर रही हैं या फिर इतना ज़्यादा लाचार क्यों महसूस कर रही हैं. फर्स्ट रीज़न क्या दिया है? ईदर हर हस्बैंड डू नॉट अलाउ हर ऑल द फ्रीडम. हो सकता है कि उनके हस्बैंड उनको इतनी ज़्यादा फ्रीडम ना देते हों, या फिर ऐसा हो सकता है कि इतने सालों की जो उनकी मैरिज रही है, जो उनकी अनहैप्पी एक्सपीरियंसेस रहे हैं, उसकी वजह से शी हैज़ बिकम साइकोलॉजिकली ट्रॉमेटाइज्ड. वो उनको बहुत ज़्यादा ट्रॉमा हो गया है ऑफ हर फेल्ड marriage. So the massive weight of uncle's wedding band signifies psychological trauma. So the line, the massive weight of uncle's wedding band sits heavily upon Aunt Jennifer's hand, symbolizes the psychological trauma of her failed marriage. So why the band has been referred to as heavy? Because she is unable to come out of that marriage, right? So this signifies the weight of a failed marriage which she cannot escape. Therefore, she is finding it difficult to carve the tigers. क्योंकि वो खुद engulfed हैं एक ऐसी मैरिज में जिसमें वो बहुत ज़्यादा लाचार महसूस कर रही हैं, तो इसलिए वो उन फ्री टाइगर्स को कार्व नहीं कर पा रही हैं, वो उस फ्रीडम को एक्सप्लोर नहीं कर पा रही हैं जो वो चाहती हैं एक्सप्लोर करना. दैट्स वाई हर फिंगर्स आर फ्लटरिंग while weaving those tigers. In the third stanza, the poet is saying, when aunt is dead, her terrified hands will lie, still ringed with the ordeals she was mastered by. So here the poet is trying to say that when Aunt Jennifer will die, still she'll be engulfed with that marriage. Her hands will lay still with that ring on her hands. With that marriage ring, she'll still be bound with that marriage. The tigers in the panel that she made will go on prancing proud and unafraid. But the tigers that she has woven will still be free, will still symbolize the freedom that she was craving for. So according to poet, when Aunt Jennifer will die, her terrified hands will lay still. कि जब Aunt Jennifer की death हो जाएगी, her hands will lay still, but still she'll be engulfed with that wedding band, with that marriage, and that wedding ring will symbolize her marriage. So though she will die, the ordeals, what do you mean by the ordeals? Ordeals means जो उनके bad experiences रहे हैं उस marriage के, जो उनके traumatic experience रहे हैं उस marriage के, वो तब भी उनको हॉन्ट करेंगे. However, her art, लेकिन जो उनका आर्ट है, जो उन्होंने फ्री टाइगर्स को ड्रॉ किया है या वीव किया है, the tigers in the panel will keep moving with high spirits, proudly and fearlessly. So those tigers will still symbolize her dream to have freedom, which she could not explore during her marriage. Though she will die, her tigers will remain alive. So the poem gives a powerful message that art has no boundaries, no obstacles. So which means that when you draw something, there's no limit to it. You can draw anything. So generally आपने देखा होगा जब भी आप ड्राइंग करते हो तो आप वो ड्रॉ करते हो जो चीज़ आप एक्चुअल में चाहते हो कि आपको मिले. सो हियर Aunt Jennifer has drawn those tigers because she wanted freedom just like those tigers. She wanted power just like those tigers. I hope इतना क्लियर है. एंड इस पोएम में आपको कोई भी कंफ्यूजन है, यू कैन आस्क मी थ्रू दी चैट बॉक्स और इन दी कमेंट सेक्शन बिलो. Do give me your feedback and do let me know which poem or prose you want next. Till then, take care. Bye bye.